Hello guys, Solid Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Trinity 7. This was a really enjoyable harem anime, as it was much different than other harem anime series. Trinity 7 had a cool main character that wasn't afraid to flirt with girls and make dirty jokes. It was really refreshing seeing a main character be so cool and always have something funny to say to the girls. Unlike other main characters that are wimps and get too shy when talk about ecchi things, Arta loved to talk about ecchi things and didn't feel shame at all. He was a great character in that he didn't think about ecchi things all the time, but when the time was right, he always had a funny thing to say. The harem he had was amazing. There were 11 girls in his harem. I have never seen so many girls in the harem before. It wasn't like some of these characters were unimportant side characters either. Each of these girls had much screen time. To see so many hot girls with unique personalities was amazing. In this anime, a breakdown phenomenon has just occurred in Arta's town and caused the destruction of his town. Everyone is gone, including his childhood friend Hijiri. With the help of his grimoire, he unknowingly created his own world that included his childhood friend Hijiri. A girl named Lilith enters this world and tells him that this world he created is too much of a danger and tells him to either give up the grimoire or die. Arta chooses another option, which is to go to a magical school in order to learn how to become a mage and control his powers. He hopes to become a great mage and save Hijiri as well. At school, he soon meets Trinity 7, which are the most powerful magic spell users in school. They are all girls. Arta hopes to get closer to them so that they can help him save Hijiri. This harem anime did not have many ecchi scenes like other harem anime series did. When there was fan service scenes, it was just Arta seeing a girl naked or falling on top of a girl. In terms of ecchi scenes, that was disappointment. But the plot, the girls, and having a cool main character made up for it. This harem anime actually has a good plot and good fights as well, which I'm shocked at. The focus of this anime is on the plot, which I wasn't expecting. There weren't any fan service episodes with the characters going to the beach. It was all about the action in this anime. Throughout the anime, Arta has to learn how to use magic and find out what type of magic fits him. It wasn't as simple as him looking deep inside himself and learning how to use a power like fire. Arta had to ask other people for advice on how to use magic and analyze how they use magic. Arta learned more quickly by watching people use magic rather than reading books. He had to learn what his archive was, which is the core of magic that a mage draws power from. He also had to think of a tenma, which is something that is farthest from himself. Magic is irrational by nature, so when people use magic, they must think in a way that is much different from themselves. That was a rather unique and refreshing way to look at magic. I have never seen a show where magic is used by thinking irrationally. The powers themselves weren't that unique, but still nice to look at. The characters could copy magic, draw people into a different dimension, reflect magic, use guns, teleportation, wind techniques, and so on. The fights were well executed, as it wasn't just Arta being overpowered and defeating the enemy with one shot of his gun. He had to analyze the opponents and rely on the help of his friends to use new techniques. Each fight had great teamwork, as Arta and his friends had great coordination during the fights. They were able to use their attacks in great combinations. I found this much more entertaining than seeing a guy hide behind girls or seeing a guy be so overpowered that there's no tension during the fight. In this anime, the main character was on the right level in terms of strength. It allows us to look at the main character in amazement, while also keeping much tension in the show. Arata really did make this anime so entertaining to watch. He always had a good comeback to an insult, and always had a funny joke to say in an awkward situation. He was cool and collected under any situation, whether it was an intense fight, or it was him seeing a girl naked. I did like how the girls fought over him. It was pleasing to watch. Some of the girls wanted to get intimate with him, while others were too shy to admit their feelings towards him. It was a good combination of tsundere girls and dear dear girls. In terms of female characters, this was one of the hottest harems I have ever seen. All of the girls had attractive faces and nice bodies. Lilith kept saying ecchi things are immoral, but you could tell that she had ecchi things on her mind at times. Arin was my favorite character. She was the most loving out of Trinity 7 to me, and saw Arata as her husband. I really like her loving personality. Yue was a really seductive character, as she was fine with getting intimate with Arata anytime. Levi was pretty hot as well, as she wouldn't mind getting intimate with Arata. Mira was a cute tsundere who was annoying at first, but then becomes likable when you see how shy she acts towards Arata later on. Lise was a seductive girl who wore really erotic clothes. She was pleasing to look at. Akio was a cool character that didn't make so much of a fuss whenever Arata acted perverted. She actually found it pretty funny. The opening for this anime was good. Nothing I would watch over and over, but still nice to listen to. I like the different endings for this anime, as it showed how much of an effort the anime studio put into making this anime. Each ending had a catchy song and nice visuals. The music during episodes made the action scenes more entertaining to watch and more suspenseful. The animation style for this anime looked great. The girls looked really hot in this animation style. The fight scenes were animated well. The characters moved naturally during fights, and their special moves were animated well. This was an amazing harem anime that actually focused on the plot and fights. You're not just watching it for the hot girls. The show gave its own unique take on magic and showed the interesting process towards using magic. Each fight was executed well, and there was great teamwork and strategy involved. The good guys didn't win because of the power of friendship. They won because of great coordination and great strategy. The main character is the ideal harem male protagonist, someone who is confident, calm, and can make funny perverted jokes at times. I give this anime a 8 out of 10. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day and night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.